Welcome back, everybody, to the XBA. We have part 1 of Week 6. As you guys know, this is all contest period timelines here. Week 6 is referring to contest period. So we got part 1 here, part 2 coming a little bit later on in the week. You're back. Welcome back.
I will be here today. We're showing 5 games today, so we'll have a little bit of room to let these games breathe a little bit versus, sometimes when I got double-digit games, I got to cram them in. But we'll see what these games do. Let's see what the teams do in this one. Should be fun. And we'll get a little more highlights per team in there. So that's what we want, right?
Longer edits, in other words, versus the quick and easy highlight reels that we like to get done.
I bet the audience was hoping I had a quicker description of what I meant to say.
No, because these highlights are long here. We got a matchup between Las Vegas and LA, 36-34. Andre Drummond missing shots. Nikola Jokic here with the rebound, bringing it back out. And it's a pretty close game here in Los Angeles. Two teams hoping for the playoffs. As we know, the playoff race in the Western Conference is very, very close. These games mean a lot here in the late going of year number 3.
Yeah, every game in the Western Conference counts right now because the Leopards right now are on the outside looking in. Vegas is, they were off to a great start at the beginning, but they've been slipping a little bit. They were competing with Phoenix for that 1 seed, and right now they find themselves more towards the middle of the pack in the playoff standings. So they're going to have to hold on tight down the stretch as well as LA scores there right before the half. So 49-45. Entering halftime, and I think the Drummond acquisition, I have to say, I think it's helping out LA, and it cost him a pretty penny, right? But, gotta say, I think they're looking pretty good with him in the lineup.
When you feel like you're there, when you feel like your team has a shot, you gotta go for it. You can't leave your chips at the table. You gotta go all in, and you got to be able to make a push if you feel like you've got the pieces to get there, and LA feels like they do. And it's currently tied at the end of the third quarter here, guys. And once we see a shot here half court, that's going to miss. You love throwing those in. Keep the little suspense here going.
That was a table set.
But, hey, we got 69-69. Nice.
Jokic. Let's see if he takes a long 2. Drummond just swats it down.
There you go.
And let's see what's going to happen here. Murray's taking it down the court. And good. All right.
It's got to turn into points. That block, that high effort, high intensity block's got to turn into some points here. But we flip over here later in the fourth quarter, an 88-87 lead for LA, or for Las Vegas, should say. Drummond here with 2. Jokic driving in on Drummond. Good defense. LA up by 1. A Kogi here for 2.
No.
Gonna miss. That was a clutch shot they needed to hit. But Jokic here with the rebound. ASP's calling for the ball here, and Jokic says, "No, bro, I got this for right now." Oh, right here. ASP driving into the lane, gets the and 1, and he will hit the free throw. Up 2, 93-91. Drummond for 2 ties it up.
All right, clock is running here. Smart's got to fire it up. No good. Drummond with the rebound. So Drummond is like your MVP here in the last quarter, I would say, for LA. We're still waiting to see DeRozan maybe do something on the court. But
it is still a tie ball game, though. It's tie ball. He's been keeping them in, no questions asked here. But we got to see LA come through here, and look at DeAndre Hunter hitting a clutch 3. 34.4 to go here in the fourth quarter. We jump forward.
No.
Good defense by Drummond on Jokic. I don't know about that play call. Like, the game's pretty much on the line here. Up by 3.
Well, you knew that wasn't going in. It just looked bad from the start, and they choose to give the ball to Drummond to close this out. He gets the first.
He's on fire, man.
Yeah. Rolls out on the second free throw, but 4 points. St. Patrick, work your magic, man.
He is the magic man. You got to come through here, baby. Come on. You got to fire something up. You got to fire it up.
Oh, no.
Miss. Rebound. Hunter's just going to rebound this, though. And the game is over. They're not going to foul here with single digits. Not going to foul. So LA holds on to a tightly contested game here. 97-93. Jokic, you got to hang your head a little bit. Hard-fought battle. Everybody laid it out on the line. It makes it that much tougher for Las Vegas to make that playoff push. Yeah. But ASP, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Jokic had a double-double. DeRozan actually had 20 points. Didn't see a whole lot of him in the highlight reel.
Yeah. he had a good one. This game should be fun as well. So we're keeping with that trade deadline theme. Two teams that were active at the deadline were Tampa Bay and Boston because they traded with each other. So we have Draymond Green going back to where he's played the last 2.5 years, going up against Markelle Fultz and Sekou Doumbouya playing their former team.
And good thing here, you guys can listen to us rather than Bill Simmons.
Yeah, I don't, mixed opinions on Bill Simmons.
I don't have a problem with Bill Simmons. I just have a problem with him in this game. It's just, hey, it's game 7. There's a clutch shot here going up, and he's talking about his book. Like,
that's true.
Come on, man. It's more 2K than Bill Simmons. But
that's a problem.
2-0 here. Kyrie gonna get fouled, and we've got obviously the baby Pilgrims here going up, and that was just not a good shot.
They're playing like it. They're playing like the baby Pilgrims right now.
Inexperienced baby Pilgrims. Maybe they just got off the Mayflower. I don't know.
Oh yeah, 17-7 right now. Ntilikina got a little bit of space, and they're gonna give him 3 there. So good shot. Ooh, Powell. Okay. Another interesting thing here was Cardoso versus Alvarez. I remember there being some controversy about who should go first at the shooting guard pick
in the draft last season, right? So Braden Cardoso here is gonna potentially turn the ball over, but we got Kennedy Alvarez here with the steal, and he's gonna make Braden Cardoso look like fool.
Foreshadowing. You did see that graphic there. Cardoso scored 30 against the Peppers the other day, so he's got some skill.
Yeah.
So it's not all bad.
No, you give him some time. You give the young kid some time. He had the potential, all the potential in the world to be a good player here at the next level, and he's getting his time. He's getting his minutes, and it's becoming fruitful for Boston.
Yep. Doumbouya hits a 3 there, so still double-digit game though. Kyrie didn't even need to watch it go in, just off of feel. He knew that was going to happen. 50-36, guys. Baby Pilgrims, Draymond Green, they're taking it to him right now.
Yeah, 48% to 32%. Sting are shooting lights out, and it's even more of a microcosm even when you look at that shot. Yeah, Batadze with the fadeaway jumper that's going to go.
That's a nice play.
Yeah, you got some nice moves here down inside, and then we got Batadze again using his XBA 2 grooming.
Yeah.
Making a nice shot. Batadze here with a steal.
Draymond scores. Trying to keep it within double digits here as time is winding down. So that makes it an 11-point game. We got a 7-point game right now. Under a minute, though. So Tampa has kind of been nursing that lead all game. Bought a 2-pointer from Fultz. Gets it within range. And we have a steal. So the Pilgrims were getting nuked out of orbit in this entire game until the last minute and change, because right now, guys, it is a 1-possession game. So Boston really stormed back there.
Well,
went from 11 to 7 to 5 to 3.
You had a situation there where Markelle Fultz felt like he had to earn it, and look at this block. He's got a steal and a block in the last 20 seconds.
Joyner,
and then Joyner gets to the line. Could have gotten the and one there, but he's going to get to the line with the potential to make it a 2-point game, 97-96. We'll see if he can hit the free throws. He hits the first one.
Game.
What did I say?
2.
I meant 1.
Well, he could have had the tie. You're right. If he had if he made it, he could have gotten the tie, but he'll miss. So it is a 2-point game still. Pilgrims elect to play defense. It's a smart move. But they got to make it count.
I'm rooting for the Pilgrims, guys. 19 seconds. Fultz on Kyrie. He's already gotten those 2 defensive stops, turning them into points here. He's got to play some good defense here, but Kyrie going to get an opening.
No!
It gets blocked, and 9 seconds left. They call a timely timeout. They've got 1 more play left to go. Fultz. Oh, he's got the lane. Go.
He's
get
wilding.
in there. 1 second to go. Missed shot.
Well, it gave him a look. Kind of killed some time there in a bad way when he was running around by the GG9 logo. So he kind of screwed that one up. I can't believe this game went down to the wire, but it seems to happen in the XBA quite a bit. But Draymond gets revenge against his old team. Cardoso did lead the scoring again today with 23.
I was really hoping for Doumbouya. I was really hoping for Markelle Fultz. He made those. I'm really hanging on to those last 2 plays for him. It was pretty nice to see that he took out his frustrations of playing time out against the Tampa Bay Sting there, but unfortunately a loss.
Yep, we got a weird matchup here in Louisville, Kentucky. This was kind of the matchup I wanted to see in the XBA Finals when we got to round 2. I was like, that would be cool to see San Diego and Kentucky, and then San Diego didn't happen.
Maybe you get it this year.
Who knows?
This year. San Diego's been playing well. And then we'll get this dunk by Russell Westbrook.
Here's Westbrook with the rebound. Gets Anunoby, so he's looking to go inside here. Let's see if he can make that. Okay.
Do the Sting have any regrets about getting rid of Anunoby?
The jump got rid of him.
God dang it! What is wrong with me tonight?
You're not into it.
The jump. The jump.
No, we're all right. You know, we get Seth Curry, so we get the brother combo for meme potential, so I'm happy with it. Sabonis kicks out to Herter. All right, so San Diego looking competitive. Did not look like a great game at the beginning for the Cyclones, but they are playing well here late in the second. I got to see Raheem Savage. I have not seen enough of him lately.
Yeah, he's been kind of MIA. A little missing in action here.
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram with a missed shot, but he's going to rebound his own shot and get the 2 to go off of Anunoby.
Oh, all right. Ingram, another rebound. You know, Ingram's like using his wingspan. And there's Savage.
Finally.
Yeah, we get Raheem Savage highlight that time. I like that.
He likes it too.
He got snubbed, man. He got snubbed from the sophomore game. I was surprised.
Raheem gets snubbed a little bit too often, in my opinion.
You think so?
He's a nice little player. He's a nifty little player. People that don't really respect his. I don't know.
And he only progressed by like 1 point compared to last year.
He's getting ripped.
I guess so.
By the game a little too hard.
Game is slipping away from San Diego right now as Anthony Davis kind of tucks it under the basket. Let's see a deep 2 there for Carter Williams. All right. Here's Lake Hudson.
Lake Hudson sighting.
Gets it to Scalabrini.
2 rookie. Well, 1 year pro to a rookie going at it.
All right, Scalabrini. He's been up from Tucson for a couple months in XBA time, so he's fitting in there at the top level.
The red hair looks pretty good with that turquoise, blue, and orange.
It does?
No.
Well, it's almost orange hair, so I guess it'll fit in.
Sarcasm, man. Sarcasm.
San Diego, Russell Westbrook's got 28 points, so it's a 5-point game right now. Raheem
No!
just throws it away.
Maybe this is what's wrong with Raheem Savage.
Some nice moves with the basketball there. Westbrook scores, so 2-point game, guys. Again, going down to the wire, as these games always seem to do.
Well, teams really want it, man. We got playoffs are on the line here. Playoff positioning. Ingram's going to rebound it, but he's going to get it stolen away by Russell Westbrook, and he's going to go aggressive all the way to the bucket to get the 2 and the tie. So 92-92.
Looks like the Colliers might be choking this one.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a minute 38. You got to give the champs some leeway.
No.
You got to give them some benefit of the doubt, right?
11th turnover on the night.
Not good. 94-92 and a hard foul. Very, very hard foul.
Yeah, that's Will Barton hitting the deck. He's got 7 points. Kentucky better make the playoffs because they did kind of deal that first pick away. They were thinking they were going to be fine. So they're right on the bubble right now. With a lot of teams, you got Chicago, you got Detroit, you got Wisconsin also in there. A lot of central teams are just duking it out down the finish line, as these 2 teams are here. We got a 1-point game with under 40 seconds.
Oh, Kevin Herter. Wide open in the corner.
That hurts.
The 2. Oh, I see what you did there. You know, I was going to make a joke about that a little earlier in this highlight reel, but I decided not to.
Yeah, well, I guess I was talking.
2-point game. Westbrook.
No.
For 3. No good. And it was a shot clock, right? Shot clock
didn't hit the rim.
But Kentucky has a chance here to either take the lead to win or get the tie. And an emphatic dunk from Davis, the MVP snub from last season. 102-102. Russell Westbrook for 3. Rims in. It rolls in. It's the end of the game. They got the shot clock off, and Westbrook comes up with the huge game-winning shot for San Diego, and what a blow for Kentucky. I mean, they're sliding all over the place.
Yeah, they are. They have not gotten their footing recently in this game. Yeah,
the puns tonight,
man. That's just a brutal loss to take. And again, down to the wire. These games always go down to the wire.
It's the XBA.
This selection of games was like bizarrely close, I will say. I mean, we've had a lot of close games in this highlight so far. It might be a record as far as a point differential.
If you guys are keeping track of your picks, make sure you're checking out the link in the Premier chat. This is your updated standings here you go. So it's up there for you guys to go check out since all the games are updated. If you got the highlight, you got the game correct.
All right.
Didn't mean to cut you off, but I wanted to let the people know that, this part 1 here, they want to know where they stand.
Yes. Pittsburgh, SoCal, again, another trade team here. Pittsburgh made... Well, they tried to make the one move with Hardaway. They were one of those mystery teams as well that you guys didn't know about. Yeah, so they were making a push, but those trades didn't come. It might be a good thing because this team's got a lot of chemistry, and maybe you don't want to disrupt that if you're a team like the Paladins. They're near the top of the Eastern Conference. Seem to be on a roll here early, 41-30. I mean, SoCal's breaking my heart here, man. They gotta get this. They got to get this right, or else they're probably going to get relocated. I got to say, because I hear all the time the fans are saying too many California teams.
Yep.
SoCal is one of those California teams.
Yeah, and it sucks, too, because like you mentioned, they acquired Chris Paul to pair up with D'Angelo Russell here. Russell, Paul, they can both play point guard, shooting guard type of thing, and it's just really tough. They got a stacked lineup. We've seen it many times. We've even expressed that SoCal has one of the best starting fives in the entire XBA, but they just don't come through. And whether that's a system proficiency thing, we've checked that. It's good. It's 4-starred out. Like, this is a good roster. It's a good team. Game plan's checked out, guys. We don't really know what's going on with SoCal. Just maybe they don't have the chemistry right now. It's a 9-point lead from a team, like you said, has really good chemistry, and they're on the road here in California. Like, that's a tough matchup for an East Coast team. Go all the way out west and try to compete, but it's starting to get a little closer.
As always. Okay.
Yep. 59-57.
No good. Collins gets the rebound. Chris Paul trying to take it down. Let's see if he can find somebody open. Oh, yes, he does. Marcus Bryant, and tie game, and Pittsburgh's starting to panic a little bit as they call timeout. Third quarter. Pittsburgh's back up to a 1-point lead late, and that looked like an alley-oop that was...
just the pass just got off a little bit, threw that off a little bit, but regardless, 2 points for Towns and a 3-point game.
Yeah, inside there, it's back down to a 1-point game, guys. Here is Miles Bridges. Missed. I thought he had that. It was wide open.
Is SoCal going to win this game?
Well, we have one comeback already with...
Oh!
No.
That was an insane pass, but an even better block by Cat, and then going the other way in transition. Can't get the 2. We've got a nice little run here. Paul in the corner.
No.
Miss.
Come on.
Man,
we're going back and forth.
This is like tennis. This is like tennis. I like to see this volley going on here between these two teams. But we got Reddish going to the line. He will hit the first. He will hit the second. And we got a 3-point game, guys. 96-93. Cat on Marcus Bryant, and the veteran makes quick work of the 1-year pro.
There is Bryant's answering. 3-point game. There's a long 2 and a miss. Towns gets the rebound. Going the other way. Got a clean look there. Where's the interior defense? No defense.
MIA. 3-point game. This is a clutch bucket here for Pittsburgh, and Cat is going to come through. They needed that one. Otherwise, you got that 3-point game, a 1-possession game. And you got Chris Paul. He's gunning for it, but he's unable to hit. And Marcus Bryant taking his slow, sweet time, and another miss. Collins had an easy look for the buckets there. I don't know. It's neither here nor there.
Should you get extra points if you hit it behind half court? Should they give you 4 points? And then if they foul you, you get 5 points? Because if not, then that last possession didn't matter.
The way that the NBA is going, they might as well make half courts 3 and everything else a 2.
That's a great idea. I support that wholeheartedly.
Well, thank you.
Chris Paul had himself an okay game, but only 4 assists. I want to see him distribute a little bit more. And Towns had 21 rebounds. How about that?
Who else had 20-plus rebounds? Is that Drummond?
A couple people. Seems the rebounds always go to like the best guy, the center, all the time.
Yeah.
We have 2 losing teams here. We'll see if we can keep up this trend of nail biters here with Malik Jones versus CJ Kemmerly. We have not checked in with Philly in a blue moon here, I feel like. So we'll see if Malik Jones can turn this thing around. Philly, you saw the record, but they are still in the mix there for the bottom of the playoffs. There's no reason why, if they win 3 or 4 in a row, they can't find themselves right there.
No, and it's just an interesting story as we see Zach Burton here, the backup center, getting some moments, getting some time here in a 25-25 game. Rookie custom prospect out of Duke. But it's an interesting story as I'm going to take a break here as we just talk about Philly for just a really hot second here. Is it the Malik Jones effect going on? Is it the Malik Jones fatigue that's happening? Because we saw when Malik entered the league, he took the team by storm. He took the city by storm. They were the first place team for so long in the Eastern Conference. Second half, they fell off of a map, missed the playoffs.
Yeah, them's fighting words, man.
And, well, fight Philly, fight, right? But you got to ask the question. You got to think about it because now, even in year 3, this team has all the talent in the world. But something's going on there. Something's going on. You see Zach Burton making a nice putback, too, as well.
Yeah, here's Bonga with a steal. He's going to pick the pocket of Nico Banyan, and he's going to hit the deck. Philly opening up a double-digit lead here, for the Neon. I want to see where that offense is. You need Kemmerly, you need RJ Hampton to get going here for the Neon. And that's the new acquisition, Corey Joseph. Giving Philly some more offense off the bench. Miles Turner with the rebound. Here's Malik. Challenging. Got it.
CJ Kemmerly also with that miss. Here he's going to drive here, and whoa! That's the CJ Kemmerly we saw so much of in Indiana. And there you go, getting the pumped up, baby. He is pumped. I love that from CJ Kemmerly.
It's kind of frightening.
I love it, though. Look, he's going to drive in here and get a dunk. He's going to rock the baby. I love it. I love the attitude.
He's got too much swag. It's going to make him a target.
It's New York, right? You got to have that personality in New York. The New York thing is not bigger than CJ Kemmerly, right?
You know how fights in the NBA break out maybe once or twice every year? Kemmerly is going to be involved in one. 18
points to Malik Jones's 9. What do you have to say about that?
I'd say Kemmerly might be better.
Pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. It's a 62-69 game. We got Burton, one of my favorite players from year 1's draft.
That was a great play.
Yeah, he is a good player. He just needed a little seasoning there, down in XBA too. But he's going to be a factor here for this Philly Bruisers team. 13-point game, guys. 13-point game. He's jumped forward a little bit. Van Casey from Duke as well. We got a couple Duke players in this game. Going to get to the line. He's going to hit his free throw. And it's 83-72.
I just want to work in a Van Casey highlight. We don't get those all the time.
No, we don't, unfortunately. But he's a solid little guy. He's a solid little player. Pass all the way across the court, and we got Saric there for 3. Philly has now crossed the 100-point mark, and we got Kemmerly getting fouled from Malik Jones. He gave it to him. He gave him a little stare back, too, as well. But Malik pays him back and says, "Here you go, Rook. Back in your face. You want to challenge? Let's challenge." But I don't know, man. I don't know. Malik's got to be under the gun here, under the spotlight of criticism right now. We got Sobchak, who was much maligned. His team's currently on the verge of a playoff. Philly, not so much.
This could be the first step, though. I mean, they scored 115 points, so I don't know what else you want from him. And he was the leading scorer, and he stuffed the stat sheet. So what else do you want from Malik?
I want a playoff series victory. I want to hold him to Matthew Stafford treatment.
You're obsessed with
you can't, as a Detroiter, you got to be, right? Does Detroit?
I guess.
You can't stuff.
We don't have a
stats.
basketball team here yet.
You can't stuff the stats in these games and barely make the playoffs. You need, as a number 1 draft pick, you need to vault your team.
All right, so that's going to do it for this episode. We're going to finish up with the later games. We got halfway through, and we're going to kick off next week, starting with the Peppers and the Stampede. That'll be a good game, closing with Columbus and Honolulu. So I hope you guys liked it. I got a big announcement, too, at the beginning of the next video, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
What?
Yeah, we got a big announcement.
I don't even know about this?
Yes, you do.
I know about it?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, it's about the players that are coming over from Europe, okay? And they don't actually exist yet.
No, I don't know anything about this.
We're gonna make them with the community. It's gonna be kind of experimental.
Wait, did you message me about this on Discord? Didn't you?
I did. Yeah,
no, I'm remembering now.
Yeah, it's official.
Guys, I'm remembering.
The XBA guys on Discord already know about it. So
it's not like I haven't done it. Been busy and done stuff. I forgot about this message about European basketball.
Well, it's going to
players.
happen. So stay tuned. It'll be at the beginning of next week's episode or next video.
All right, guys, leave a like if you like this thing. We will see you in the next one for part 2. Make sure you guys are checking out the standings as well. I mentioned it halfway through the vid, but the standings are updated through part 1. We will finalize the contest for week 6 in part 2 for the next video, I should say. And then that video, at the conclusion of that video, make sure if you guys want to take part in the contest for next week, week 7, that form will be available to you as well. So guys, leave a like if you like this thing. We will see you on the flip side. As always, thanks for watching and peace.